everybody. Welcome to the All American Otaku Show. This episode I think, is a fun subject. We did similar about the popularity of anime. We did similar about the rise of influence in anime. But this one, I'm talking about the state of anime in 2025. In previous years of anime, there was your ultra violent stage of the 90s, where you had anime as Fist of the North Star, where you have heads exploding. You had MGD guys with mecha and drills going through there, cutting up, or Kite, what started off as hentai, then to an anime, and then a really bad live action, where there was a lot of heads exploding, bullets going through there, through people's chests, and over the top violence was a very prominent in the 90s. And then you have anime such as in the early 2000s, where it was a lot of fan service, where there was in a lot of animes with like panty shots, bra shots, breast shots, and so forth, like your High School DxD, Rosario Vampire, and the like. But one we're going to talk about is anime in 2025. Anime a couple years ago, I think in 2023, it started off with very cutesy, where you had like Spy Family, where you have Anya Forger and Yorn Forger and the main character, I can't remember his name, where it's about a whole family, the cutesy thing of the girl going through with telepathic powers, going through school and trying to learn math and so forth. This anime is very wholesome, but yet very action oriented and very powerful in its own way. This anime, as cutesy as it was or is, starts like they try to make this huge adventure with villains and so forth for so Anya could feel better. This is a clear sign of anime in the year 2025 because it's a more wholesome and more detailed storyline for being cutesy and everything else. This is such a great and refreshing anime. We live in a time where you have anime such as Pokemon that's been going on since the 90s, but still going on, where you have games like Pokemon Go and the latest Pokemon game called X and Y, where it's exploring and still collecting Pokemon in action there shows how where anime is there. Where even Pokemon is even moved away from having Ash as the main character and having more of a female lead and still go on adventures. The anime in the 2025, you have also more conventions where you have like the anime convention I go to, like SakuraCon, where you have people dressing up as characters from past animes such as Cowboy Bebop, but new ones like My Hero Academia, new ones such as Attack on Titan or Tokyo Ghoul or various things. And anime has become so ingrained into our society that it's no longer, oh my God, I gotta hide that I'm an anime fan or I'll get bullied, or I'm an anime fan, I'm not sure who's going to get me. And you have a more community and people like, hey, you're wearing an anime T-shirt. I could respect that. I really like that anime. You could call in conversation. People opening with tattoos with anime and Spirited Away and various other things. This is a really renaissance time for anime. Even though some great anime series are ending, such as ongoing right now, My Hero Academia is ending. Attack on Titan ended, and Tokyo Ghoul doesn't seem like it will end or a new one coming out anytime soon, as well as new ones of remakes such as Trigun Stampede came and gone. And it's like where new ones coming back, such as Black Clover, a new series coming out in 2026. Anime has stayed right there. It's like anime is such a norm nowadays that it's become really cool to be into anime thing. That even marketing people such as a live action One Piece, live action Alita, Battle Angel, and so forth are becoming marketable. And like Death Note, even how bad that was live action, it's still coming out and still marketable. You have Rick and Morty coming there with anime references on South Park and so forth, as well as me personally looking forward to a new anime convention coming out, such as SoccerCon. Get influences, let's say in baseball games. It's like we're going to have SoccerCon night, where you get a Hawaiian shirt with SoccerCon logos and so forth. And you also have One Piece Night at the Dodger there, which one of the streamers I watch, Ludwig, has a shirt and got front row seats to the Lakers and things. That the idea of the state of anime has gone so ingrained that people look at it as not necessarily as a anime as a good thing or a bad thing, but more of a way of life. Anime, there's video games, there's even references in non-anime style video games, and the awareness of Japanese culture has gone really strong with games like Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yotai, as well as various other martial arts games. You have Godzilla, who was pre-anime back in the 50s and then comes out in new anime stuff right there. There's new Godzilla movies coming out. It's been announced that Godzilla Minus Zero is coming out, which Minus One was a great movie. At this particular time in 2025, I feel there's never been a bigger time to be an anime fan and no time to be prouder than to be an anime fan than right now. Anime is not just ingrained into us, it's what who we truly are and what truly makes us the idea of life and how we build up to the next future. Sometimes when went from idea to a subculture of a subculture of a subculture, people barely known and people had to almost feel ashamed of being an anime fan to being open. Yeah, I'm an anime fan. You have people like John Cena saying, "I'm a big fan of anime. I like Fist of the North Star," or someone in Raw, Anito Blade, and stuff saying, "Okay, we're gonna hang out and watch anime." You have Dragon Ball Z references in Gumball that's not 2025 but 2024. It's a really awesome and great time to be say, geez, I really love anime and I can't wait till the convention. I have a community now. I have a support group. I have a life into the idea of what anime is in 2025. You also have great animes that came out like Witch Watch, which I'm not sure how many people have actually seen. Witch Watch is about a witch who wants to do good and ends up with a death curse on her and saying, "You're going to die in this certain amount of time, and your your protector, who is an ogre or a oni, and you have a yokai who is another protector, and various vampires who end up joining the frame. Cutesy shows the idea we want to do good, we want to be powerful, and it's not only good to be a woman, it's also good to be feminine as well as masculine. These are not a bad thing, these are great things, and the idea we could be cutesy but yet still have a good story, and Witch Watch delivers that in spades. Another one that does that from an anime that came out there is Medalist, which I reviewed earlier. I'm not going to go into more detail on it, which goes to a kid, a cutesy kid, and everything else, following their dreams to become a figure skater or figure to become more than what they are. These two examples are anime where I could see is progressing and getting stronger every year has passed, and 2025 has been a great year for anime. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the show where anime dreams come alive. Let's go! All American otaku to the fight, diving deep into the anime tide. From the screen to the page, from turning every stage. All American otaku, their worlds collide. feel. Conventions and scenes, cooking up dreams, Japanese culture bursting at the seams. Till now, the passion's been real. Anime and manga, it's how we feel. Conventions and scenes, cooking up dreams, Japanese culture bursting at the seams. All American otaku feel the vibe, diving deep into the anime tide. From the screens to the page, we're turning every stage. All American otaku where worlds collide. There and Mr. Pat by my side, exploring every genre, let's take that ride. From action to drama, it's all here. Community strong, let's make it clear. Otaku dreams, we're chasing the light, exploring new